Minecraft Build Battle 3 versus my friend. The theme is city. So for the first build I'm going with like a greeny blue sort of colour theme. So here I'm adding texture and now I'm adding detail. We're now going to add another row on top, but this time change it up. So we've got like little windows. Then we go up again. And this time we're going to add some lights. And of course we've got to detail them. Now I'm going to add ladders and a few other things like this. Oh, and iron bars. And that's done. Now we're on the second building. This one's going to be slightly taller. I've used bone blocks and quartz together with deep slate and it looks pretty good. And I'm going to build up a few stories high. This time I'm going to add coloured lights, which looks quite cool. And then we're going to bring up another couple layers. And flatten off here. Now I'm going to build a roof. I want a rounded roof that's slightly different to the other one. Next we're going to add detail with this. And then I'm going to use stairs to add depth. Add some iron bars and a sign. Well, I guess this is more like a neon board. And I wanted to change the shade slightly. Altogether, looks pretty good. Now I want to build a bigger building for this whole corner. So I've come up with like a multi-stack building. And I kind of want it to go up and up and up. So they're like different rows of buildings. I'm now going to texture the stone to make it a little bit more natural and realistic. Plus it just looks so much better. Now I'm going to add some windows and put some sea lanterns behind them. And it makes this really cool effect, which you can see here. Cool. So now I want a slightly tilted roof bit here, but also the building's coming up higher. So I'm just going to do this right now. Added more lights and windows, building it a bit higher than the other buildings, and then added a slanted roof. Here we go. Now on to the next building. I want to add some colour to my build, so I'm going with an orange gradient. So I started off with orange terracotta, and I'm adding detail like chains and dispensers. Now to make this gradient I'm using different shades of wood, including the strip variants, and I must say this looks pretty cool. Now we've got to add a lot of detail using dispensers, iron bars, ladders, vines and buttons. And wow, yeah, this is cool. Next I'm going to build like a container or something round. I'm using copper, so you can actually make some cool stuff with copper. And I feel like it needs a bit of texture, so I'm going to texture them all slightly. Now I'm going to bring it up a couple more layers, keeping the same sort of theme. And also texturing again. And for the last colour I'm going with red, just to contrast. Of course detailing as well. Now I'm going to build a rounded roof. And here we are, looking good. But we have run out of time. So let's look at the builds. So first we have my build. I'm going to be a little bit biased, but I love the detail, love the textures. It's all got its own story with each building. However, I really haven't used even half of the plot. And here we have my mate's build. He also thought the sea lanterns and glass combo, and it looks pretty cool with the different colours. Each building has its own colour by the looks of it. And I think he's tried to make holograms, so like this is a dragon apparently. You might see it, I can't. So yeah, here's the builds at night. So that's mine, and then this is his. Comment who you think won down below.